Hello everyone, welcome to Piccadilly Stampin'. So let me see if I can get this to come up, and you tell me if you see anyone coming on.
Okay.
Are you even on?
I'm not even on yet, because it's not. There you are just now. Woohoo! Oh, Madison's on, Fran.
Oh.
Madison's share ready. I want to share.
Oh, she's good about that, isn't she?
Mm-hmm. Happy New Year, everyone.
Oh, that's right. Happy New Year. I can't believe it. I read something on Facebook that said this was the 20th. It's been 20 years officially since 1999. I was like, ugh. I remember the days when I couldn't say anything like that, you know, like 20 years. Now I can say 40.
Yeah. Mm.
Okay, so I'm starting to see people.
We must be on.
Angie's on. Yay. Jamie's on. There's Joy. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Sandra. There's Beth Ann and Fran. Welcome.
Hello. Happy New Year.
Have you seen... Yeah, there's Jean. I see Jean. And hi, Kristen. Hi, Karen. Hi, Brina. So, thank you, everyone, for joining. There's a lot to go over tonight, so I am just going to go ahead and get going. Be sure to share my video to your wall to be entered into a chance for my weekly drawing. This is USA only. I have had some people, and I appreciate it, from other countries that have shared my video. Unfortunately, I'm not able to sell in other countries, so I have to stay within the US market. There is a new host code for this month, U2TBZMJT, and this is just for the month of January. And back to the sharing of the videos. We'll do a drawing, but I had two people that did not get back to me with their addresses, and it's been a couple weeks. So, hi Sherry, Debbie Bloom and Jamie Snook. If you could get me your address so I can send you the stuff that you won from last. I know we did have quite a few people in the drawing. I think you had me do like 6 last week.
I think so.
So, these are the two people that I don't have addresses on, and if you get those to me, then I can get that out to you. I think what I'm going to do from now on, and I know that this was because of the holidays and everything, I'm sure maybe some people missed out, but I think what I'm going to do is, if you don't get me your address within the week, then I'm just going to put your prize back in the drawing for someone else. So I don't know if it was a fluke or what, but I've been holding on to them. So, and I just wanted to like make sure everyone knew. I'm not going to count this one so much just because of the holidays. I think maybe it was probably hard for people to watch the replay and whatnot. So, we have a bunch to share, and it's
bunch.
I know. So I do want to get going because I hate these when these are over an hour long. I know some of you message me and say, you're just getting started. Hi, Marcia. Hi, Sherry. That, you know, I'm just getting started after an hour, but for me, I'm tired at the end of it, so I can't have them go too much longer. All right, so let's get going with some of the announcements, and we have a lot of announcements this time. Oh, plus the new catalog. Okay, so Paper Pumpkin. It is a monthly subscription program that we have, and I'm trying to see if I have a box readily close. I do. Oh, but it's going to be empty because I've been doing my paper pumpkins. So it comes in this box. Sorry, I walked across the room. It comes in this box each month, and sometimes they have a different decoration on the box, and it will come with it. This one, okay, this was last month's. So it'll come with what you
Jamie has sent them email or address.
Yay! Okay. We'll get yours out to you then, Jamie. Thank you. It comes with everything that you need for whatever the project was. Some months it is cards. Some months, like this last month, it was this cute little calendar gift thing that I put together. And it comes with a cute little stamp set and some ink spots. Pretty much everything to get going except for some paper snips and glue. And a lot of times they will even give you, like, if it needs like dimensionals to kind of lift up your project or whatever, they'll give you that, some glue dots and stuff. I prefer just having my good old green glue handy for some of it. Anyway, this next month they have kind of announced that it's going to be kind of a play on, and I have no idea, you don't know what they are, so they're kind of a surprise, but I've never let down, a play on the Animal Expedition. By the way, did Kristen Tatum make it?
I haven't seen her.
Will you send her a...
I sent Tater.
Oh, okay. Well, because she loves the Animal Expedition set, so we have a stamp set and some paper and stuff, so this is supposed to go with it, and I'll have to admit it's probably one of my favorite little sets, and it is super cute. So I'm excited about that. But to get in, I think it's by the 10th of each month. If you want to join into it, you can opt in and opt out whenever you want. I want to say it's under $20 a month. I think it's just under $20 a month. So cute little paper projects that you can do. So that one, I think it's Expedition. Expedition? Yeah. So, Celebration starts. So, I know some of you. So,
Tater says she's there.
Okay, so she's there. So, I'm hoping she's as excited about that as I am. Celebrations is coming. And what is Celebrations? Celebrations is about our...
It's an awesome time.
It's about our biggest sale of the year, and it goes on for 3 months, not 1, not 2, but 3 months.
3 months.
Yes.
12 Sunday.
I love your enthusiasm, Bill.
Trying to help.
So, let me start off with saying that I cannot open these because it doesn't start until tomorrow. Like, this goes live tomorrow, and you will be able to get all the beautiful projects in here. And then for every $50 you spend with Stampin' Up, whether it's in here or the regular annual catalog, it doesn't have to be just the occasions catalog. Every $50 you spend, you'll get something free out of here. And since I'm not allowed to open this, we're going to be using some stuff today from the occasions catalog, but I'm not allowed to open the catalog on social media, but I can show you some of the stuff that's in it. And here's one of the sets that we will be working on or with eventually. This is Hello Cupcake, and I've done a couple of things with this so far, and it's stinking cute. It's stinking cute. So that's one of them. There are some papers, and what I love about this butterflies are big in this catalog. What I love about this, whoops, that's a piece that I already used, is that the back sides are all in black and white. I love it. So this has got a bunch of like matching, like a punch. I can show you that too. We've got some wooden embellishments. I cannot wait to use this. I haven't even opened it yet. I want to use that and show you some of the stuff with that. But we're going to keep going because there's so many announcements. So if you would like to host a party during celebrations, I'm more than willing to come to your house and do a party. If you want to earn some products for free, this is a great way of doing it. So just send me a message and I'll tell you where to go from there. The next thing, you can shop during celebrations. So every time you spend $50 or $100, you earn certain prizes. So I don't have one of the $100 sets that they have in here, but they've got a really cute set that's in there. I can show you just the front cover. I can tell you this though. that most people don't know. After 250 of or more in party sales, not only will you get 10% Stampin' Rewards, but you get an extra $25 in host rewards. That is $25 for you to use however you want to. So you're going to get, that'd be like 50 bucks, I think, because I think 250, 10%, I believe it's 10%, maybe it's 12. And so you get $25 right there in host rewards, but they're doing an additional 25. Like, this is the Adrian, hi. Oh, I'm so glad to see you. This is like the best deal of the year, like seriously. So you'll get your celebrations items for $250 in party sales, plus then your host rewards, which is $25, plus then another $25. So this is awesome. So you can shop definitely through me. I do have an online store that's open 24/7. So you can just click the shop now button at the top of my Facebook page and it will get you right there. And then the other thing, just one little detail. First of all, I need to do a shout out to my Piccadilly pearls. My pearls are people who have signed up underneath of me. Some of them want to run a business, some of them want to sell what they make, their crafts, and some of them just like to get the discount and use the products that they enjoy. Well, they signed up, and this time during celebrations they've got an extra promotion, and I've got to look in here, and since I can't open it up, hi Gwen, I got to look at where that is. I think it's in the celebration catalog. They have, if you sign up, yes, there's one of two options. So you can get $175 worth of product for $99, which is phenomenal. Normally it's $125, so you're getting an extra $50 there. Then the second option is you can get $175 plus the brand new Craft and Carry Tote, which is a $50 value on its own for $129. So let me grab that tote. This thing is an amazing little tote. Yeah, I can show anything. I hate showing the dog hair though. But so it's this cute little tote, and this thing holds like a bunch. So you can hold, here's that new butterfly punch I was talking about. You can hold that there. It's got pockets in the front. You can hold stamp sets, paper. So if you're traveling to do projects, oops, sorry, I hit the camera. You can haul projects in that, and it kind of shows. I mean, this thing, like, you can really fill this puppy up pretty good. So the deal on that, again, for the second option, and you don't have to do it, you can just spend the $99 to opt in and get your $175 of product. But the other direction, you're spending about $30 more, $129, and you're still getting the $175 worth of product, but you're getting a $50 bag for like $20 off. So major awesome. We'll come back to this in the announcements at the end. What?
Catalog.
Who does?
Catherine Appleby.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Show us the catalog. I got to check.
Thank you. Okay, so let's get going and start tonight. Let's see. I'm going to put that in the wrong spot. I actually cleaned, you guys, and now I can't find anything. Please tell me other people. Please tell me other people do that. So, okay, let's see. The first stamp set that we're going to be using is actually in our annual catalog. And I chose this one, because I haven't demonstrated it, and two, it's called All for One, and two, because I needed something with a large surface space for this first one. So I'm about techniques in teaching you guys. Let me The second one is going to be with the Papa Petals. That's page 47 in the catalog. It's got a matching punch, and if you buy it together, then you can get the set together. But let me go back to this one, and let me pull out the project. I started reading somebody's comments. See, I cannot multitask. It's been a while, you guys, since I've been here, and I'm out of practice. In other words, it's just Joy's fault. So here's what that stamp set looks like. This is a red rubber stamp, which I absolutely love. But the reason I'm showing you this one tonight is because I'm doing not so much about the card, but about a technique. So we're going to get out our Stamparatus. And ta-da! I love this thing. I like that you can walk the image down, you know, I love that. But I love that when you have a large surface area, and we've all done this if you've done any stamping. I can't tell if I'm in camera or not.
You are.
Okay.
Okay.
When you have a large surface area, you go and you stamp something down, and then you pull it up, and then there's a spot that isn't filled in. That's where the Stamparatus comes in wonderfully. So let me get my stuff out of the box. I got new box. Well, actually, I should say my daughter got me new boxes.
What do you mean, Sam?
Aren't these awesome? I love them. I'm going to have to get another set, Madison, if you're watching. So, here's the project box. Now, I kind of wanted to do something, one of the requests that I've been getting from you guys, and thank you so much for those of you who've been sending me private messages. I have really appreciated that, because for me to know what to bring to you in Facebook Live and what I'm going to be teaching you has a lot to do with what you want to learn. And I am not always able to come up with ideas, but sometimes if you guys say, I'd like to learn how to do this, and then if I have that availability, I try to. So I took a card base in Whisper White, and I just folded it in half. This is an 8.5 by 11, cut in half at 5.5, and scored at 4 1/4. And this is the Stamparatus. I know you guys have seen me use this before, but if you haven't, I just want to let everyone know. If you see on the surface of this, it's got an area that up by the edge that is a little bit wider than down here at the bottom. And so for maximum, and it's worse because I've got a stamp actually in there, but for the best stamping, I find I do better stamping when it's down in this corner by the little Stampin' Up logo. Instead of trying to stamp something up here, because then you're pushing and pushing and pushing, and you're defeating, I mean, you're making it harder on yourself. So what I have done is I just chose a spot where I put a Post-it note, because that gives me a little area to kind of butt my paper up against. And I folded this in half, and then I can kind of line up the bottom along the straight. And I think that is where I'm going to get the best stamping for me. This is what I found. And then I'm going to place these magnets down. And I just kind of want to line up and see if that's about where I want my image. And it is. You could nitpick a hair or two of where it should be, but that's pretty much where I want it. So I like to also, another tip is your stamp case is usually about the size of the Stamparatus. So I like to put my case down below, because then I've got a flat surface rather than trying to ink on a sloped surface. Am I making sense?
You are.
Okay, good. I'm trying to give tips and teach, and then you never know.
I love the tips, so keep them rolling.
Keep them rolling, huh? Okay, I need to grab a stamp pad. See, I think I'm.
Pad in there?
What's that? I'm going to be using a color combination of 3, because I want to create kind of an ombre effect, but you make me laugh. So the color combo that I picked is just one that I really like. Pool Party, Bermuda Bay, and Granny Apple Green. I just think it's a nice, calm, soothing, and plus I kind of wanted to make not necessarily a man card, but a gender neutral card, so that you could use it for anyone. And who remembers my tip about cleaning your stamp pads? So if you get a smuts, I don't know what that means necessarily, but
Smut?
yeah, you get something on your stamp pad. If you just take a piece of masking tape, and I have over here on this stamp pad, I have a little schmutz. So anyway, I can do that, and then it cleans the pad. It just pulls off any little fibers, because fibers will tend to get on here, and then they come off in your project. So I'm going to use sponge daubers, and I need to like look these over here. I think this is what it is. Okay, so I want to start with the lightest color first, which is my pool party, and I'm going to start with that at the top. And it's okay to get this pretty inky. What? Are you laughing at me?
Nah, monkey's just saying that's a big word, ombre.
I love that girl. And I'm just going to go ahead and sponge right onto my stamp. Am I in camera?
You are.
Okay. I'm going to ask you that because this thing feels like it's too big for the camera.
No, you are right in it.
And I'm going to kind of go...
Center frame is right about where your hinge is on the...
Okay.
If that helps you.
It does. So, and I'm going to go down a little bit farther, and one of the things that I'm seeing is that I'm stamping too hard, and so I'm actually pulling up where I ink. So I'm going to go down a little bit farther with the color, because my next color I want to overlap and then kind of blend in. So I'm going to go for the Bermuda Bay, and I'm inking it up. And it's okay that that it's not all coloring in, and I'm going to show you why here in just a minute, but this is the longest part of the whole stamping process. I'll try to be speedier. I get to talking, I think, too much, maybe.
You're working.
I know. I think I need to tell you guys every detail. Half of you are experienced stampers already. But the one time I get that one... What?
Are you changing sponge daubers between colors?
I am. I have a different sponge dauber for each one. So I can stick them on my fingers like so and scare Bill.
Well, I'm just answering questions.
I'm just answering too. And then the Granny Apple Green. And I'm going to run this across. Now, I've left this kind of, but I want to make sure that I'm going back up into that Bermuda Bay. Okay, now this, I already know this is not going to be full coverage, but just because it took so long, I am going to unhinge this, and I'm going to do a little huffing on this before I put it back on there so it re-moistens the ink. Yeah, but it goes right back into the same spot. Yep. I'm going to add a little bit of pressure to get as much ink to transfer as possible. Because it's sponging, it's not going to be quite as dark. Ah, there's some areas that were left out. Now, if I would have done this on a regular stamp, my project, does that show?
I don't know. You haven't lifted it up yet.
Okay, I'm lifting it up. Hi, Kelly.
Huffing, another official stamping term?
It is. Huffing is official stamping term. So now you can see where...
How about rehearing?
What?
Rehearing.
Rehearing?
Rehearing the ink, making it wet.
You crack me up. Okay.
That was somebody's word on here.
Rehearing. I don't know. Are you thinking of adhering? I don't know. So anyway, I've got some areas that are not inked enough. And I may be... Now I'm going to get busy. And I know for sure on the Happy this wasn't inked. There's some areas that were inked enough. So I'm going to start again, and I'm just going to work that color this time. So I didn't do the other ones, I just did the pool party. Oh, look at how much crisper that came in. Now I'm going to go back with the Bermuda Bay and ink those, sponge those with the ink. I know that Y and that B needs it, and the A and the D. Man, I was snoozing on the job, wasn't I? So let's go back and hit that. Now, if I were to have the not have the Stamparatus, I would not be able to do that. I would not be able to line that up. Even with the old Stamp-A-Majig, I wouldn't be able to line that up and see. And see, I can see each time the A, the Y, and the D. Maybe I need to press more right there. Yay. Okay, and then the last one. So, anybody saying anything about how amazing the Stamparatus is?
Yeah, all kinds. Trina's on.
Hi, Trina.
Simmons is on. Karen Kozlowski.
I love listening to you try to pronounce names.
I'm butchering the heck out of everybody's name. Beth Ann.
I can't. I'm not good at names either, but that doesn't mean I don't like you guys. I do. I just may not know how to say your name. Okay, so let's go again and let's see. So, can we see the difference? And you could go over that and over that and over that until you get it to the color that you want. Hi, Janet. Okay, so now I've explained kind of the Stamparatus and what I'm using it for in this project. I do want to go, another reason why I'm so in love with our chamois, stamp chamois, it's perfect on here. So if you want to clean off your stamp or you get a little schmutz. What'd you say?
That's a pretty card.
That's not even done.
I know.
Okay. But, okay, I'm going to clean that up before I put that back down. So, oh, I already love it. Love it, love it, love it. Let's get the Stamparatus out of our way. So so this is another reason why I was saying you need a kind of a surface. You couldn't do something like this and get that same effect. You need something with a stamp with a little bit more surface to it to get that ombre effect. I love that. That's so cute. Okay. Ombre, you're really liking that, aren't you? What did I do with the basket?
Well, it's sitting right up top there.
Oh. I get new things so that I can be of use to me, and then I don't know how to use them. Okay, so next teaching point. I had a strip. This is 1 inch by 5.5 inches. Perfect. Of this wood-based paper. Now this is in our regular catalog. I want to say it's like $10 for, oh, let me pull it out. But like you get like a gazillion sheets of this. Okay, it's $11, I'm sorry. And you get 4 of double-sided, 4 of each 12 double-sided 6x6. And there's all different shades of wood in here, which is perfect for man cards. I use it a lot for man cards. This one I'm not really calling a man card. It's gender neutral. Yeah. But it could be. So I'm going to put this down here at the bottom to give just a little, and which side do I like? That side. I kind of like that side. I like that warmer tone. So I'm just going to use my green glue and go down here. Stampin' Up! This year is kind of starting this campaign of simple stamping. They're talking about like stamp, ink, and paper. That's it. So this is actually not considered simple stamping. But to me, this is simple stamping. It's not a complicated card. Okay, then we're going to come in. This is the Lemon Lime Twist Ombre Ribbon because it starts off lighter and goes darker. And I tried my darndest today to cut something on the ribbon, and I couldn't, so I'm just going to cut it off. Let's see if I have a little bit better luck. And I want the dark half, I think, on the upper side on this. So I'm going to come around here, and I'm just going to tie a knot, not a bow. Wish me luck. Here's my thing. I mean, it's the new year. It's been a while since I have been with you guys. And I ask Joy to join us about every week because I know that I'm about to screw up at some point, and I want that scapegoat. So I need to like give a little shout out to my buddy Joy for taking the heat. Okay, so there's a couple things here. You can, if you need to, this is another little tip. If you need to, this one doesn't really need to, but I'm going to show you anyway. If you take a glue dot and you just roll that glue dot.
Oh, you're off the tape. Scoot up a little bit. There.
I'm what?
You were
Off.
off the screen.
If you get a knot that's kind of funny, it's laying one side to the other all you have to do is stick a little glue dot behind it, and that will hold it down. Cuteness, right? You know what would be even cuter? This is kind of like gender non-specific. You could spritz on this, which would kind of rough it up a little bit if you wanted to, but I'm thinking we have these glitter enamel dots. These suckers are cute. Do I like the green with it, or do I like the blue?
Green. I
kind of did too. Isn't that funny?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure that we are always on the same track, but tonight we are. So let's stick a few of these. Which size, though? I don't know if I want the great biggies. Well, maybe I do. You know, I could just do 3 like right up there. Boom, boom, boom. Instead of having them all over the place. That's kind of cute. Is anyone offering any suggestions, or are they just...
No, they're just saying it's so cute.
It is really cute. I think I might just do that, because I think that's kind of a basic look. And if I don't like it, Joy's idea.
She's there for the use.
I know. She is... She's there for me. That's my girl right there. Okay, so a little bling bling. It's a simple card, really, but I mean, oh, I love it. I do. I have to say, I love my stamping. Okay, so that's card number 1. Everyone love it? Okay, now I'm looking at the computer, so I know I like that green too, Adrian. I love this green. It's called Granny Apple Green, and it's just like, boom. There's some loves. I saw some hearts and some... Yay, thank you guys. Okay, so now I'm going to show you another project. And I may even do a little tooting of my horn. Toot toot. So I had posted this card actually recently. When was it? I think it was Sunday, maybe. I posted this card, and it had a lot of reaction on the internet. And so, on the, what did I say? Did I just say intranet? Intranet. I got a lot of people. Not only did they like the color combination, which I'm just going to have to say, this is Lemon Lime Twist. This is Pacific Point, and this in the middle is, which is, I got a couple of new things on here, is Pineapple Punch. And then I just did a little background stamping. This is a new stamp, by the way, that's something you can earn for free. I love it. Anyway, so I decided that I was going to take this, since everyone's seen this, and I'm going to do what is called casing. So I've been talking a lot about casing. Casing is copy and share everything. Or for me, I like copy and selectively edit, because I never usually formulate something exactly the same. So have my little spin on it. So anyway, we're going to take this card, and I'm going to make another card based on my own card. I'm going to case my own card, but this one's going to look completely different. So the color combination that I'm using is kind of, this was one I came up with myself because I didn't find it in the color coach. So now I got to go back to my other thing and get out the Pool Party again. It is Pool Party Gorgeous Grape, which I would have never put those together, but side by side, I'm loving them with Sahara Sand, or Sahara Sand. I never know how to say that. It's so embarrassing that I don't know how to say things. Other than, stop snoring, Bill. Move over, Bill. Okay, so this is where I was using that Papa Petals that's in the regular catalog, and it also has a punch that matches it, and if you buy them together you get 10% off. This is, I had to have this. Actually, Monkey, you're the reason I had to have this set. This set is called Part of My Story. I'm so glad you're part of my story. You're my chosen family. Know that today a friend is thinking of you. Here's to those who inspire us and don't even know it. Oh my gosh, I might even tear up just a little bit. It's so Monkey. Let's get together and giggle. The world needs more people like you. This is totally, this stamp set was made for my Monkey sister, Lori. So I had to get it because of her. So we're going to make a card. Has nothing to do with her though, but we're going to make a card today that's based on that. We're going to case it. We're going to copy and selectively edit. So, oh, where to begin? Where to begin? I am going to be using this is a new thing too in the catalog, and I think I showed you guys this last time. It's the second from the largest grouping. This is our stitched rectangles. This is awesome. It's so awesome. So we're going to be using that just like we did in the first card. And then one other thing. We have another thing. This is something new that's coming out again tomorrow. This is the Bitty Blooms Punch Pack, and it's got all these little flower insides, and we're going to use this rounded one today. So let's just start there since I have it in my hand. I'm going to punch out 3 because we had 3 flowers in Pool Party. And then I can put that up. Okay, and then just for the sake of time, I went ahead and ran this through the Big Shot, and I got our base for our sentiment. I'm going to have a mat around that, and this was a strange, not my normal cut, but it was a strange size. So to get, I wanted an 1/8 inch border around it, so it's 1 9/16 and 2 7/8. Not my normal, but that's okay. I need something that's not my normal. So I'm going to put those back and out of the way too. And I'll get the stamp sets out of here because I've already got those mounted. On the Gorgeous Grape, I'm going to choose, well, I'll show you the image. One of my tips is, and of course I didn't do it on this one, but what I normally do is I set the punch down. When you have a specific punch, you need to match up how you're stamping it to the punch so you know that you're going to get it to come out just so. And on this one, I believe I got that anyway. Yep. Okay. And so what I normally do is I take a Sharpie that I keep right here. And when I know where that bottom left corner is, I usually, right on the foam, I don't know if that shows, I just put a little mark on it, and that way I always know when I pull it out how I want to stamp it down on the paper. And trust me, you're going to want to know how to do that, because I'm going to show you why. So I'm going to ink that up, and I'm going to set it down, and then when you go to punch it out, it should line up perfectly. See? Now if I do that and I don't have that, I'm going to move this purposefully the other direction. It doesn't line up anymore, and I'm going to cut into my image. So back to the way I had it. We need 3 of these, just like my first one. Oh no, I just did it again.
Did what?
I just broke my nail on camera. Ah!
You what?
I just broke my nail on camera again. Look at that, you guys. Oh well. I have weak nails. Okay. Next tip. Our Stampin' Pierce mat. This is kind of a neat tip. I don't remember who taught me, but I think it's a neat tip. I stick that down and I take our piercing tool. The back end of the piercing tool, if you just go like this, it folds those up so nice and neat without having to sit there and crinkle a bunch. You just got them all done for you, kind of simple. I like to use a little bit of glue in the middle, and then look at that. Perfect. You can use a glue dot if you want to. Some people prefer that. I'm cheap. I'll admit it. I'm frugal. I like that better. Don't you like that better? I'm frugal. I'm not cheap. I'm frugal. Cost effective.
Yep.
There you go. Okay.
Like an old Dave's wheel.
Okay, so I'm going to move that aside, and then I'm going to pull out my card base, and I don't know. It's just a regular card base.
Kind of cool how you did the flowers.
Thank you. I think so. And then I have the Layered Leaves dry embossing. So this is a dynamic folder, which it's thicker. So when you run it through, you're only going to use one plate to run it through your big shots. And Bill has a video called In Bill's Basics that explains how to do that between the thick and the thin ones. So I've run that through. This is the stepping up. So we're going to add another layer to the project instead of stamping the leaves in the back like I did on the first one. So we're learning casing, we're learning stepping up. Anyone like that tip about using the mat to get your flowers to curl up a little and have some dimension? So I'm going to glue that down to the base in the same color. So I did color on color. I think it's kind of chic. Anyone saying anything?
I love the frugal and the tips on the mat.
Okay, good. So I'm going to...
Everybody seems to be buying the rectangles coming up.
Oh, I know. They are so awesome. I'm going to just show you guys something. I had to make a project recently, and it's probably going to be for my daughter, but I'm just going to show you this. So, like, here is the cutout. So you've got a stitching. I got a stitch on the one that I did, but I cut it out so that I would have a frame. So I could use that like in a memory book or something. Okay, so I chose this saying in specific for what we're doing. And it says, know that today a friend is thinking of you. Pretty good from upside down and backwards there. So I'm going to ink that up in black and hopefully, well, let's not risk it. I should use a scrap paper. See if I get it kind of lined up. Oh, I did. Look at me. So full of myself. I think I'm Stamp Rock Star or something. Okay. Yay. Okay. So now I'm going to take that and I'm going to layer that on that piece of Pool Party. And then we're going to put this thing together so you guys can see the difference. Now, one of the things I liked about this saying is it could be for anything. So you could have these things made up ahead of time, because anything that's a thinking of you, in my opinion anyway, is you could have it say, know that today a friend is thinking of you, and on the inside it could be a sympathy card, which is kind of what I wanted mine for. I hate the fact that I'm getting older and I need more of them. Did you just laugh at me? You did, didn't you? Okay, so now on the original card I had it going portrait, but we're going to do landscape on this card. So that's going to be my next change. I'm going to take my saying and I think I'm going to go down here. Yes, I think I will. I think so. Because I'm doing it on the dynamic embossed, I'm going to add just a little bit more glue than I normally do. Stick that sucker down. And I think I'm going to go like that. Then let's pull these back in. So now I'm going to grab my glue dots again, just because this is quick for time's sake. And I like to kind of lay them out kind of where I think they're going to go, and not stick them down real tight in case I want to change it up. You're kind of quiet, Mr. Bill.
We're just watching.
I can't believe no one's saying nothing. Let's see. Okay. I might want to fuss with the petals now a little bit. Get that a little bit of a pop, maybe more of a curl in the end. Get it the way I want. Press those down. And then, of course, you gotta have some bling in here. And you can pick whether you want pearls or whether you want rhinestones. I like both, actually. Maybe for what I'm thinking, maybe I should do pearls on this one. Pearls or rhinestones, guys?
Pearls.
You're saying pearls, but I want to know what they say, because I'm not done yet. I think... Are they...
Haven't said anything yet.
Anybody? Pearls or rhinestones?
Pearls.
You got another pearls?
3, 4, 5.
Pearls, pearls, pearls. Okay. That's...
6.
I was thinking maybe I will do it in pearls because I want this to be a sympathy card on the inside. I like to have a couple of these.
9.
Oh, so pearls are winning, huh?
Oh, blowing it out of the water.
Okay, pearls. Let's see. That came right back off. Let me see. Do I want that one?
Somebody said Piccadilly pearls.
I know, I love my Piccadilly pearls. I have got the best pearls ever. Okay, I wanted to go with the medium one more than the littler one. Oh, you're right. Look at the pop, pop, pop. Okay, well, we're still not done. But wait, there's more.
There's more.
I love that. So we also have this
Put a ribbon on it.
gorgeous mini striped ribbon. It's a 1/4 inch. And I'm just going to make a quick little bow. You know, there's a couple different ways to make a bow, and I switch it up every time. Sometimes I do this way, sometimes I do the other way. And maybe I needed to do the other way. Let's redo it. I got the one side. I have a method to it, Bill. Honestly.
Method to your madness.
I didn't say madness. Are you saying, what are you saying there, mister?
I don't know what I'm saying.
I have him so trained. Okay, there we go. Because we can step it up and add just a little bit here. And now we've got a beautiful, I'm going to put With Sympathy on the inside. I'll probably put a white mat and put With Sympathy. Okay, let's cut this down a little bit.
You're saying I'm a wise man.
He is a wise man. He's so good to me, you guys. You wouldn't even know. I can't even, I hope he thinks the same thing about me. Do you think the same thing about me?
Yeah.
You better say that on live.
What else?
See how trained I've got him? Okay, so here's my next card. And now this could be, know that today a friend is thinking of you, happy birthday. The colors I chose were a little bit more somber, I guess. And I'm thinking that I wanted it for, know that a friend is thinking of you today, and on the inside, you know, with sympathy or something like that. So, you know, it's a matter of playing. I did use a few new things. I will be using probably all new things next week when I can open up that catalog on live. But there is more to come, and trust me, there's more to come. I probably did like 4 cards today. Yes, I stamp for a living. It is so much fun. So these are our 2 projects. Any comments, any questions?
I just love the results.
I know. It's so much fun. And so,
And they think I'm a wise man.
oh, you guys are making his head grow really big. He's like, they're thinking I'm a wise man. Yeah, he knows his yes, dears. Yes, dear. You make him think that I boss you around. It is so the other way around in this household. Whatever. So, let me get, I knew I would do that. I cleaned, can't find nothing. Let me go over some things. So, celebration starts tomorrow. If you need a catalog, if you want a catalog, if you're a customer of mine, I have sent them out to the ones that live far away. But if you are local here, I will be more than happy to drive over and send you one. If you are long distance from me and need one, let me know. The only way you can see what's in my storefront is if you have these in your hot little hand. And I'm telling you, the deals the next 3 months are so awesome. And the cards that you're going to see come out of me, seriously, I did not think I was this creative until this catalog. So let me know if you need them. I'm going to need an address to send it to, so that means you're going to need to message me. So send me a message on that. I would love to get you these and take care of you. If you want to know more about Paper Pumpkin, message me again. I would love to talk to you about that. If you're interested in hosting a party, hey, I am your girl. If you want to shop with me, you can find those details right. I have an online store there, and you can go to stampinup.com and look at the catalog. The catalog will be listed tomorrow. I think if you are in Central Standard Time, it's going to be listed at 1 a.m. today. And I know because I'm staying up late to place my order. And if you're interested in becoming a Piccadilly Pearl, let me know. I can set you up. There are so many good deals. You don't have to sell a thing. You don't have to recruit anyone. Let me know. I'd be interested in talking to you about it. If you place, by January 5th, if you place a $50 order with me by January 5th at noon, you will get a free gift from me. If you do go to my online store and use host code, I've got a new one this month. I had to get a new one. So it is U2TBZMJT. I had to check this thing several times to make sure I did not print it out wrong this time. Okay, so we want to do a drawing?
Sure.
Okay.
Drum roll.
Got a drum roll going? My cute little ticket bag. I love it. Okay, Bill. You got your big old paw?
Yep.
Up above your head, mister. What do we got?
Patricia Nelson. I hope I don't kill this.
Duquette or Duchette? Patricia Nelson. I don't know. We're going to say D. Patricia D. Oh, she's a faithful watcher of mine. So, Patricia, I think I might have your address, but I will double check. I will send you out this perfect time of the year to do this, too. One of the 2019 calendars. Again, those two ladies, I can't remember the two names that I had that didn't get me. Jamie and...
She's already sent hers in.
Okay, she did. Okay, Jamie, I will get that out to you then also. So, you guys have a great evening. I will be back here next Wednesday at 7 p.m. Please inbox me if you want to learn something, if there's something you want to see out of the new catalog, if you've seen it already. Let me know what you're interested in learning. I would love to come up with something for you. All right, see you next week. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.